All right. Just pulling up the live. All right. There we go. Okay. I'm still popping off, you guys. FYI, I did this mani last night. These are from the new Fairy Glamour Funny Bunny collection. This is releasing today, and these two dips are super pretty. The glitter, well, the solid is called Renewal, and the glitter is called Funny Bunny, which is also the name of the collection. Super pretty glitter, and the solid's like a really like a lavender, you know. I'm twinning with Allie today, but we haven't posted yet. We're gonna do it though. Just I had the Together We Mani collab to post this morning, so I wanted to space it out a little. Plus the Follow Friday post. Okay. This is the nail I had filled with builder gel. Happy Friday, friends, nail friends. Get this popped off. Today's gonna be fun. We're gonna do some swatching, and then we're gonna do a mani with some dips that are going to be releasing from Luxie Nail on Friday, March 10th, which also happens to be Heather's birthday. And March is also the anniversary of Luxie Nail's fourth birthday. So Luxie Nail turns 4 this month. Heather turns, I don't know, I wouldn't say anyway, on the 10th. So we are hosting a collab on Friday, March 10th. We're asking people to do a mani with, you know, your favorite Luxie nail product, whether it's a gel polish or a dip, and to post on Friday, March 10th with the hashtag Luxie B Day. So that's going to be fun.
Do you remember when you got back to the house at some point in time, people...
I have no idea what dip I'm going to use, but I think I know what I'm going to do today. And I am going to be doing a mani using some of the new dips that will be released. We're going to swatch them all and then do the mani.
But it was brought to my attention that Maggie's phone was not there.
So the dips that I have that are releasing on March 10th, there are spring/Easter releases.
But somebody brought to my attention and says, listen, if Buster or Alec, they have an app on their
This
phone.
nail here is sealed with gel top coat, so I'm having a harder time getting it off. Orly sent me something else that's out for delivery, so we'll see. Hi, Kendra. Hi, Mallory. No, it's done. It was really quick. Nobody spoke for victims, which I was surprised. And then I thought for sure like Buster or Alec's brother would speak on his behalf. Nobody spoke. Alec was the only one who spoke, and he said that he was innocent and he didn't kill Maggie and he didn't kill Pawpaw. Literally, he called him Pawpaw at that time. And the judge is like, when are the lies gonna stop? He's like, well, for the jury, it stopped. But he was saying, you know, like he's still lying about it. But he sentenced him to life, 2 life sentences. And then nothing on the 3rd and 4th charge, which were gun charges, like, you know, use of a firearm during the commission of a crime or whatever, violent crime. And he said that those, I think it was like 5 to 10 years or 5 years for each of those. He said those don't matter because he's got 2 life sentences to be served consecutively. And that's not even any of his financial crimes, which I wonder if they're even going to prosecute. I bet they will, though, because there's so many victims, you know. I couldn't believe how quick the jury came back. But oh my God, was I excited. I was actually texting with my mother about the case. And all of a sudden she comes back and said that he was guilty. And I'm like, you kidding me? So I ran over to the TV and then I texted you guys. I put it on and I texted you guys. Yeah, but I was so happy they didn't buy his bullshit. Oh, yay, Kendra. Awesome.
Let's go find this thing before the battery goes dead. And what happened? That we did that.
Oh, come on, man. I might have to file it. Oh, maybe not. All right.
And as we were, at that time, the agent was holding the phone.
Mallory, what time does your mail come? Mallory's first Luxie ambassador stuff is coming.
That dot jumped from right at the end of that road down the road.
Ouch.
Maybe a half a mile, 3/4 of a mile. And so we walked back, got into a car, and drove down to where it was showing the phone. And was the phone? And I rode with those agents, the solicitor's office agents. Was the phone ultimately located on the side of the road? Absolutely. We found it in a matter of minutes. Do you remember how it was collected?
Happy Friday, you guys. Are you glad it's Friday? Like, it doesn't really matter to me. Like, I'm glad the boys will be home for the weekend, you know. Although Dominic had a super short week. Nick took a day off, you know, so I had him home with me. But we don't really have anything going on. As usual. What are you guys doing this weekend?
I think he left it right where it was. Called Swed, and maybe at that time,
I don't know. I got the Law and Crime Network on though, and so like right now it's like showing part of his brother, Alex's brother, his testimony on the stand.
Well, you know,
I'm so happy though.
But I think
Buster and his brother were there in the courtroom for the sentencing.
you have a number of SLED agents in there. You have a number of other law enforcement agents there. You know, they're all going to be trying to
All right.
in unison.
Get all the dip off.
Sometimes it's, you know, one particular department is thinking one thing and another department is thinking another. You know, he may have been told, hey,
Kendra, did you just order that today? Did you order anything else? What else did you get from Cosmic?
There's just a whole lot of different things there, and I don't think that it had.
You thought yesterday was Wednesday?
You know, they had bashed the SLED throughout the trial.
Really? Facebook's not really? I haven't tried yet today with Facebook.
With this jury, especially seeing how quickly they.
Oh, it's really good, the 2-in-1. I need more of it because mine's like just about gone. That's what, like I told Christy I'd skip my freebies, but I still gotta get some of that.
The prominence of the cell phone or cell phones in this trial was amazing. And think about it. We had to hear from Paul's cell phone.
Okay, I'm just cleaning up the shape, you guys. I don't know. I'm just doing this first, but we're gonna swatch my dips. Mallory, you don't mind if I do it, right? I mean, you're getting yours today, so around 12, you said it comes. You're an hour earlier than me, right? Is it 10 there now?
Surveillance devices in the modern world.
Today's the day that Femme Dips launches, you guys. 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. It's femdips.com. So if you guys want to check out the website, I don't even have a discount code or anything yet. But I think she's doing something for today. I think she's doing free shipping or something. I don't know. Check out the Facebook page if you guys are interested. Okay. So I really liked how this mani came out, this Fairy Glamour mani. I really liked the colors. I think the Funny Bunny collection is very pretty. And that they did a good job on it. So I think maybe I'll wait a little bit before putting my peel base on because, you know, you're not supposed to let it, you know, sit for too long after it dries before you start dipping. Oh, just that, Kendra? Okay. All right, you guys. So we got, I'm sure you guys probably saw the photos that Heather posted on Facebook and Instagram. I know, right, Mallory? Well, once she posted, yeah, I know. Mallory was waiting. She didn't want me to show her the Luxie dips because she wanted to be surprised. And then they got posted yesterday. So there are 5 matte glitters, you guys. We'll swatch those. There's a green one, a yellow, like a mint green, a pink, and a blue. So there's not a purple, but there's those 5 colors. And then there's a glitter. There's a foil, but I think these foils are matte foils. They look like broken eggshells, but they're pastel colors. And then a floral, which is I think I'm going to use that dip today with one of the matte glitters, the solid matte, you know, the solid colored ones. But let's get them swatched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to probably end up being a long live just because of this. Maybe I should just, well, should I swatch them all or just the ones I think I'm going to use? I was thinking of using 1 solid or maybe 2 solids with the floral dip. But this extra one with the, oh no, that's the glitter one. No, that's Bee Hoppy is the glitter one. The extra one is the foil and the floral is called Thea. Oh, I got another swatch stick that's kind of bent. I wonder if I can bend it back. Oh, and then also this gel topper. It's called Speckled, and it's a speckled gel topper. It's got black little speckles, so you can turn any mani into a speckled egg mani. You know, I think that's super cool. I'm excited to use it. Hi, Janet. I'm gonna swatch new Luxie dips that are coming out on March 10th, which is also the day of the Luxie collab, you guys. Oh, I gotta send Chastity something. I told her to look and see what she wanted. Oops. All right, I gotta number these and everything. Give me 1 minute and label everything. How are you today, Janet? How are the kids, everybody? Kendra, how are the boys? And Mallory, how are the boys? Janet, how are your kids? I got to get some of the Chastity so she can participate, though. Today's the 3rd, right? It's my aunt's birthday. What do you think about that, Janet? About him being found guilty? They're brats. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. All right. So this one's called Meadow Mint. The first, well, one of them. That's the mint green one. So I'm labeling these with the number and then the name of the tip. Okay. And The pink one is called Crepe.
Just a lot of standing around, a little bit of hurrying around. We're all waiting on that press conference.
And again, they're matte glitters, but they're definitely fine glitters. The blue one's called Hip Hop.
The circus will pack up and leave soon. So I think they're coming to get a glimpse of everything going on down here one last time. Well, Gigi, for viewers who are just joining us, take us.
And then we got a yellow one called Off the Peep End. These the names are cute.
Yeah, it was it was a heavy air in there. The family very stoic, not really reacting too much. A couple of times, his sister.
She's good at coming up with like funny names, cute names. And then that green one, but it's a light green. It's like Easter grass green, you know. It's called Sprung. Let me look again. I think all these labels have bunnies on them. Oh, they do. See it at the bottom? The little shadow. All right. And then extra is the foil one. So like egg and then straw. And then this glitter, from what I could tell just by looking at the picture, it looked like it was like these fine iridescent glitters, like white ones, you know, or super shimmery, I'm not sure. And then it has like multicolored small and like medium sized glitters in there. That's Bee Hoppy. And then the floral, this one is so gorgeous. So I definitely want to use this one today. It's been a minute since I've done a floral dip. This one's called Thea. Don't forget, if you guys place the Luxie order, use code TARA15. Well, you can use code TARA15 to save. Oh, I'm sorry, Janet. Hey, did you get any more snow, or is that it? You're glad they found him guilty? Me too. They sentenced him this morning, 2 life sentences. He was in a tan prison suit and everything, you know, in handcuffs in the courtroom. And he said he was, and he made a statement. Nobody else spoke. But like no victims spoke. They asked him if they wanted to, but nobody wanted to. And nobody spoke for Alec, but Alec stood up and said that he was innocent, and he said, I did not kill Maggie, and I did not kill Pawpaw. And the judge said, when's it gonna end? Like, when are the lies gonna end? Yeah, it was super quick. I didn't think the sentencing was gonna be like, well, first off, like the next day, yeah, that's fast. But then just the fact itself that it was that fast, I figured a lot of people were gonna want to speak. This could be it. Shortly after that, the bailiff came and let everybody know when the verdict read. No outburst. All right, let me get a cupcake liner. Let's start with the solids, you guys. Meadow Mint. So we'll do the green one. And then maybe we'll put this over one of them just to see what it looks like, you know. Mentioned how Alec Murdaugh's grandfather's picture had hung in that courtroom. Oh yeah, the judge said that his Murdaugh's grandfather's picture hung in the courtroom and he had to take it down for the trial. Oh, this is so cute. The glitters are so tiny. Wow. All right. I haven't brushed off yet, but that's what it looks like with the one layer. Maybe I'll do like a couple at a time here. The pink one is called Crepe. Let's do that one too. So these are all the same type of dip, all these solids. Super fine matte glitters. I'm using the swatch sticks that I got from Shein, the ones that are a little smaller. I told you guys. The only thing that stinks about it is they're not going to line up with my other swatch sticks. But for a long time, I was just using regular, like rectangular ones, like square ones. You know, I only maybe in the last 6 months switched over to the stiletto ones. All right, let me let this sit for a moment. Oh, they're replaying it. The judge sentencing him. We'll do a second layer of meadow mint on here. That's good coverage. Especially I pour it over. And that was just one layer. That's good.
I sent it to the prison for murdering him.
The judge had some things to say to Alec, though. So if you get a chance, you guys watch the sentencing. It wasn't long, and it's going to be all over the news, I'm sure. You know. And when Alex said he was innocent and he didn't do it, judge goes, "Well, maybe you did," and he goes, "Maybe it was the person who was abusing opiates, taking 30, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, whatever, however many, whatever, you know, pills. Maybe it was that person who did it." He goes, "The person standing before me now and the person that did this is not the same person, but it's the same individual." So Kendra, I saw your Together We Manny post. Who else, Janet? Are you doing Together We Manny today? Now we can do a second layer of the pink one. I'll brush it off. So here's Meadow Mint. I bet these would look cool, like just leaving it sugared the way it is, you know, without a top coat. It looks like snow, but colored. It's got that texture. Like, if you remember at Christmas, she released a couple dips. Like, one I think was called Peppermint Bark, that red and white one. It was matte glitters. Really pretty dip. I actually twinned with Brandis on a Manny using it. And then she released a red matte glitter too. But they were larger than these, you know, not big ones, but they were like small ones or whatever. But these are like super tiny. So cute. Like a little fuzzy thing. What do you guys think of these? The colors so far are pretty. Good for spring, right? All right, let's do the blue one next. I'm going to reuse these cupcake liners. The glitter doesn't, you know, there's nothing in there. So the blue one's Hip Hop. I do have some fine pink glitters on my hand. Let me see if I can get those off. I just noticed them. They don't want to come off. All right. I guess they're staying. I think Law and Crime thought Alec Murdaugh thing was going to take longer, so they keep doing these like long, "We'll be right back." And just like, that's all it says on the screen. And nothing's happening. And then they'll come back, they'll show like something from like the trial, or the sentencing or whatever. And then I get another one of these. We'll be right back. This is the mani I did yesterday. You guys, you were here for Together We Mani today. Guess what, too? This green Crivel tip called Carnival Costume, it glows in the dark. And the weird thing is, I wasn't under any bright lights or anything, but when I went to bed last night, they were glowing. So, really weird. I did use gel on one nail on this hand, so I had this hand in the lamp. So, I guess I was near the lamp like a little bit before bed, but not like you would, think. So, that was a surprise. There's a hair on this. Okay. What are you guys all doing today? Kendra, are you doing a Mandy?
We are following the Murdoch family murder trial.
Mallory, you're doing Together We Mandy. Are you posting today for that? Are you using that Mandy Mel? The Crivel?
His wife Maggie and son Paul on June 7th of 2021 as that verdict came down last night. Throughout the trial, we had several
think I have
witnesses with differing opinions. For example,
that's fine.
defense
Okay.
witness and forensic engineer Mike Sutton testified to the height he believed the shooter to be. Take a listen.
Position me as that shooter would be.
All right.
Figure out where.
Super cute. I like that one a lot too. Did I knock the pink one down because it's not here? Yep. Okay, so far we have the blue, the green, and the pink. We got the yellow and I'm sorry, blue, mint, and pink. And now we have a yellow and a green to swatch too. These are pretty unique, you guys, huh? I haven't seen this before. Like this type of a finish on dips, like this matte fine glitter. I don't know, unique. All right, yellow is called Off the Peep End. You guys are quiet.
So you can see if you back up, you have to get lower and lower.
Mallory, did you hear me? Orly sent something. It's out for delivery. And I never messaged them or said anything, about that I don't really use lacquer. So I'm not sure what it is. I saw somebody posted a picture with it was like a polish, a dip powder, and something else. I forget what else was with it.
46 inches. This would be about right here. Okay, 46. And so you've got your trigger about where your hip is. So it would have to be.
Okay, let's do a second layer of this one.
I'm pinching the tape measure. And this is how far away from the well, we could be anywhere, but if you raise it some more.
I can't wait to use some of those Color My World dips I got, the new ones. I used one April, but for like a One Color Wednesday one week. But I have some really pretty ones from her I'm dying to use. Oh, you end up doing a different one? Oh, okay. Okay. You sweeping, Janet? Sweeping the kitchen, sweeping the house. I have to sweep it all the time in my kitchen, every day. You know what I mean? I have to do it at least once a day. it's the way in and the way out. It's the way everybody goes in and out. So plus it's the kitchen, you know, where people prepare food. So it's always getting a mess.
Fortunately for you, your trigger hand is where your kneecap is. Right here. That one.
And of course, it's white and black tile.
That would be the equivalent of somebody who's 6'4" in the area where the two shot rounds.
All right, the last one is called Sprung, and this is that pale green. Well, the last of the matte glitters, I should say.
Based on the angles and the basically trigonometry goes the same. You say the shooter would be between 5'2" and 5'4" and back.
After I finish the solids, I'm going to put some peel base on real quick, and then we'll swatch
Ejected shells.
the fancier dips, right? The glitter and the flake, and I mean the glitter, the floral, and the foil. All right, so Sprung.
Yes, and you can see some of the ejected shells that they're right beside the body, right, just off where I've got the yellow sticky. That is the area where you have
These would look good in a watercolor
the 2, 3, and 4.
or some type of ombre. I was thinking of ombreing, but I just did an ombre with 2 solids for Nails Truly. Not that, you know what I mean, a few days ago. So I didn't want to do the same. Plus, we're going to use the floral. I think I'm going to use the mint green and the pink, but we'll see what colors pop the most, what flowers, you know. I guess it will all depend on what I choose to put on it. Normally, when I dip, like always in the past, when I've done floral dips on my nails, I've always just dipped right in and let the flowers land where they may, and then at the end maybe hand place some if there's not enough. But this time I think I'm gonna like try just to not get any flowers during dipping and then hand place them at the end. I think it will just look more attractive once the mani's done if the flowers are arranged nicely rather than just being haphazardly wherever they go, you know. I don't remember if this is 1 dip or 2 dips, you guys. Do you guys remember? I mean, the coverage looks pretty good. Let me do another one just in case.
Focus on that, and I don't think in their 2-hour and 50-minute deliberations that the jury thought a lot about the expert testimony.
This is a super cute collection, just these solid matte glitters alone. Oh, look at perfect. Look at those.
From what you've observed in this crime scene, was Maggie moving at the time she was shot?
This was a very dynamic crime.
Well, a lot of companies are turning 1 and 2. Nothing against any of those companies, of course. But Luxie's turning 4, you guys. That was before COVID, you know. It's pretty cool. Oh no, Kendra. I'm sorry. Is it? What's it doing there now? Like the weather? It's actually sunny for once here. Hasn't been in a while. All right, let's do the glitter first. Be hoppy. Maybe I'll change my mind even on which of these dips I'm going to use. We'll figure it out. Nothing's set in stone.
Maggie's head pointing when she hit the ground.
Miss Maggie Murdoch's head was pointed in the direction of Paul Murdoch, where his body rested, back toward the feet.
What is your opinion of the defense's expert that says the shooter could not have been 6 feet 4 inches tall like the defense?
I need Chastity to pick a Luxie dip, you guys, so she has one.
That's a flawed opinion.
I was hoping she'd be here today.
Could it have been a 6'4" person?
It could have been a 5'4", 6'4", or in my opinion, a 7'4". As I just
All
said.
right, be hoppy.
Well, we know that the state experts must have gotten through more to the jury.
This is what it looks like in the jar. It already looks cute.
Hours of deliberation. How long do you think the jurors even spent discussing
the time of the deliberation was really extraordinary. I mean, yeah, this was a case that
Talking about how
happened
short the
recently,
deliberations were.
many witnesses, and the
With
jurors
this guy,
were
a
back
criminal
in the
defense
bar for
attorney.
15 minutes. That doesn't even give them enough time to discuss just the experts or just really Alec Murdaugh's testimony himself. I would assume they went around the table. There were a significant majority of jurors who.
So we'll lay flat for the second dip. So there's, oh, all right. I see what's going on here. I thought they were like iridescent fine glitters. They're those same tiny white glitters as in the solid colors here, you guys, but white. And it also looks like there's some white acrylic in here in the base of this dip. Okay, so that's just what it looks like after pouring over. We'll lay flat for the second layer.
Majority of the jurors on the very first tally that they took sitting around the table in the jury holding room.
Well, I know Rich Schoenstein likes to gloat on this show sometimes.
There we go.
Here I am outright saying that he's right. I mean, at the end of the day, Rich, it wasn't about any of his testimony. The jurors, one of them kept coming out to say he was a liar. He wasn't good enough. It was about Alec Murdaugh.
Oh, I wanted to put peel base on. Let me do that real quick, too. We'll let this sit. Just making sure the glitters are on there.
His credibility, and it raises a lot of interesting ideas, right? If he hadn't
Cute.
talked to law enforcement at all, it would have been
Lost
different.
glitter.
If he had not made up things about his travels that night, it would have been a different trial because there was time he was gone where possibly someone else could have committed the murder.
So this is what it looks like. Of course, I'm not going to do it on the swatch, but you could hand place any color of those glitters if you wanted to add more. This is super cute though too. And I think any one of these pastels would go with this glitter right here.
Well, he has a lot of time now to think about whether he really should have taken that stand and how much damage.
Oh, he did, Janet? Okay.
A quick break, but please don't go anywhere because remember the defense press conference is expected to happen.
Janet, how long have you been married? So I swatched the matte glitters, the 5 of them, Janet, and then I just did this one. It's the glitter dip that's part of this collection. It's called Be Hoppy. So it's got those matte glitters, the super fine ones in white, and then there's also some like multicolored small and like medium size glitters. Next one we're going to do is extra. Oh no, wait, let me get my peel base, guys, right? Otherwise, I'm going to finish this and I want to at least get it start, you know what I mean? So I can start drying. I just didn't want it to dry and then start peeling or something lifting because I hadn't started the mani yet, and time would have passed. Well, this smells good. The Black Dahlia, I'm talking about the Black Dahlia peel base here. This is the Yin Yang scent. She's got others. Super cool. And you can find this brand also on Amazon. That's how I originally found the brand. Okay. Mallory, if I'm still alive when your mail comes, let me know. There we go. Okay, extra. Look how cute. Little pastel foils. This one's not a topper. I'm pretty sure it's like a milky base. So, yeah, it's definitely a milky base or a white base. Just a couple little small pieces, tiny pieces of foils landed there. So let's lay flat and pick some more up here. Okay. I shouldn't touch it yet, I don't think. I'm pulling them off. There we go. So most of the foils kind of landed on the side there, but do you guys see what it looks like? This one's really pretty too. Ooh. Maybe I'll use that one. I like it. But I saved the floral for last because by looking at the swatches, that one was my favorite. But maybe I'll change my mind. You never know. All right, so Thea. This has foils that it looks like too, and some type of iridescent flaky as well. Very, very pretty. Ooh, the defense is gonna have a press conference right now, you guys. It's gonna be on Long Crime. So let's pour over here. I'm gonna pour it out. Oh, a juror spoke out.
Everybody was pretty much talking.
A guy. He's talking to Good Morning America, I guess, this morning.
About 45 minutes later, after all our deliberating, we figured it out.
So it took basically 45 minutes for you guys to come to a decision.
Probably about 45, maybe an hour.
That's really fast.
The evidence was clear.
Huh, they just said, she said, that's really fast. And said it took about 45 minutes to an hour to come to a decision with the jury. And she said, that's really fast. And he goes, well, the evidence was clear. Okay, so that's what it looks like. One dip, no flowers on it. Let's lay flat and pick some up.
I just want to give highlight the jury for a minute, because in a case like this, I always think about jury service. These people sit there for 6 weeks. They look at some of the most horrendous evidence imaginable. We see a sanitized version on the TV, but they're looking at
This is so pretty, and I picked up a bunch of flowers. We'll see what sticks. I'm just going to leave it alone for right now, but that's gorgeous.
Jurors do, and juries across this country do, is amazing. Cannot have the judicial system.
Gorgeous. Plus, it's got like, it's sparkly because of those little flakes in it. Super pretty.
The tears, there were no tears. There was just snot.
I knocked over one of the swatches.
You know, I think
Again.
that, this case was sealed when the audio disclosed.
Okay, there we go. All right, I'll wait and top coat later.
The question about him testifying was made. It was cemented at that point. He had.
I'll show you guys everything real quick. I think I gotta use this today. I thought with the pink and the mint, and now after I swatched it, I agree. I think the pink and the mint are great matches. But I'm thinking like I'll do pink on my thumb and index. I'll do the floral on my middle and ring, and then this on the pinky. So something simple, you know.
In the face and lying. Look at his partners and lying. Looking at his family. Police in line. And just pounding away.
I mean, I could ombre the two solids, you guys. I'm just not sure,
Is he gonna tell you the truth?
like, how I, like, what design I would do that wouldn't be the same design as that Nails Truly Manny.
To everybody that's close to him and that he knows well. And of course, the jury rejected that. And I think that video with his voice on it
Thoughts,
is the
you
difference in
guys?
Trump. That's what turned this trial.
Extra is really cute too. They're all very pretty. I'll save extra because there's yellow in there. So maybe I can use the yellow dip with it. Besides, it's been a long time since I've done a floral. Oh, it's wow, Janet. 21 years? So 2 years actually before me. I'm like, well, I was going to say, wow, that's a long time, but I'm just 2 years back. Well, yeah, 'cause July will be 19 years for us. All right. Should I do that design or should I try for some type of an ombre? But if I did, like, what would I do?
Docket number 2022-GS.
They're reading the verdict again.
00593. The state of South Carolina, County of Colleton, in the Court of General Sessions, the July term of 2022. The state versus Richard Alexander Murdaugh, defendant. Indictment for murder, SC code 16-3-0010. CDR code 0110.
No, I think I'm just gonna go with my layout. Thumb index, middle ring, pinky. I was pointing to them. I don't know if you saw me. So I'm gonna do my thumb and index with the pink. That's crepe. Thea, the floral, I'm gonna put on my middle finger and ring finger. And then Meadow Mint, I'm gonna just put that, I'll put that one on my pinky.
The state versus Richard Alexander Murdaugh, defendant. Indictment for possession of a weapon during the commission of a violent crime. SC code -16.
I haven't done a Mandy like that in a while. I used to do a lot of 3-color Mandys that layout.
CDR code 0549. Verdict guilty. Signed by the foreperson of the jury. Date 3.
I could just use one of the solids too. I'm trying to decide what I want to do.
2022 GS-15-00594. The state of South Carolina, County of Colleton.
I don't know. I can't decide.
2022.
I'm gonna go grab my crackers, you guys. Give me 1 second.
Indictment for possession of a weapon during the commission of a violent crime. SC code 16-23-0490. CDR code 0549. Verdict guilty. Signed by the foreperson of the jury. 3-2-3.
I've been loving these Cheez-Its right here. Bacon and cheddar. Super good. The bacon ones are yummy. I thought they were bacon ones were the darker colored ones. Took me a while to figure it out. Isn't it pretty, Janet? It's gorgeous. I agree.
Yeah, it is. It's a Shakespearean tragedy. I mean, here's a guy who's a renowned lawyer who started stealing.
She makes such pretty dips.
Ultimately murdered his wife.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'll just do what I said.
Yes, and he will now get life in prison as that sentencing hearing went down. Don't forget, there is a defense coming up any moment now, but Rich and Matt and I do have to sign off here. We have enjoyed bringing you this coverage. More coverage.
So good. All right. I'm gonna move these out of my way for now. Yeah. Crepe. Meadow Mint. That's what we're going to use. Oh, I didn't top any of those with that gel topper. Let me do that too. I don't want to put these away. I want to keep eating them. Janet, this collection releases March 10th. Are you going to do the Luxie collab, Janet? On March 10th? Don't forget it, you guys. I'm not going to let you guys forget. All right. Let me put these off to the side. All right, let's put it over this green one here. That's the one I grabbed. And again, this is called Speckled. It's number 025. Janet, this is a speckled gel overlay. So cute. I don't even think you need more than this. So you can give any manny a speckled look, a speckled egg look with it. I love it. It doesn't go with what I'm doing today, but I can't wait to use it. The top looks like an Oreo, crushed Oreo cookie. Ooh, I think my peel base is dry. Oh my god, it is. That's crazy. All right. Let me just get out a handful of crackers. A few more. Okay. Sorry, I haven't had anything to eat yet today. So we'll do Meadow Mint on the pinky. I'm going to start with that. I'm going to use my Luxie Nail Precision tool. And these applied nice, the first layer pouring over them. So I'll do that again here on my nails. I think I'm going to change this Law and Crime Network because they spend more time with this thing on the screen saying we'll be right back than actually showing anything. Okay. So cute. All right. I just want to make sure it's dry before I brush it off, you know. And this is the only nail that's going to be this color, so I just want to give it a minute.
If you would have told me this jury in the case against Mr. Murdoch for the death of his wife and his son would have been decided in 2 hours, 50 minutes, I would have said you're on some opioids, which probably helped bring down Alex Murdoch. But sure enough, they came back with that decision.
That's what it looks like after one dip. We'll lay flat now for this layer.
Sentenced. Let's go into court. This is what it looked like earlier today.
Mr. Murdoch, I sentence you to the State Department of Corrections each of the murder indictments.
This is a pretty shade.
Your wife, Maggie Murdoch, I sentence you for a term of the rest of your natural life for the murder of Paul Murdoch, whom you probably love so much. sentence you to prison for murdering him for the rest of your natural life.
Could you hear that, you guys? The judge talking when he sentenced them.
Defendant, they are consecutive, so when he dies the first time, he's going to be put back in jail till he dies the second time. Of course, the weapons charges all merge because the penalties are far.
Okay.
We're waiting now for an additional press conference. We believe the defense is going to have.
Oh, that's what they're doing. They're waiting for the defense's press conference they're going to hold.
Issue in this case about the level of the evidence that's brought in on those collateral matters, on the financial
Okay,
crimes.
nice. This is dry pretty much.
Not that they were discussed, not that the jury was advised of them, but that witness after witness after witness
Cute.
pounded away.
All right, so that's all we need that for here.
Like, well, is this a murder trial that just happened to stumble into a financial crimes trial? That's really what it felt like, and I think that's super.
I'm going to dip my index finger and thumb next with the pink glitter.
We've already heard from one jury member, and this guy made it clear that we talked about it for about 45 minutes, and then we decided to vote. Good thorough analysis there. I'm sure we're going to hear from more jury members. And if I'm on the appellate team, pretty sure they haven't asked me to join. But if I'm on the appellate team, I'm tracking all of this for my appellate brief. Because I think we're going to learn that these jurors relied, at least in part, if not a large part, on those financial crimes testimony to dirty up the defendant. To make it look like, hey, this guy will do anything, including kill his wife and his son. So, is that appropriate? I don't know. I think Judge seems like a good guy. Judge Newman seems to be very even-handed. But even today in his comments during sentencing, it made it very clear he bought into the entire prosecution argument. He said this guy will lie about anything. Look what he did. You're still lying today, sir. When is that going to end? It's just amazing that that 61% of our YouTube viewers said, yeah, he's going to be guilty. Not a real surprise. In fact, if you think about it, the overwhelming default position is guilt. That's just the way it works in the system. Why is he there? Why is there a case being put on? He's not guilty. But 61%, even though a majority, it's like, a lot of people had some questions.
Okay.
Questions are going to arise when this case is put into appeal. Okay, we have a little something from the Creighton Waters, the prosecutor, who had a few things to say earlier today.
And I'm so thankful that the jurors gave them a voice. You heard about Paul. Obviously, there was a vote case, but you also heard him describe.
That's one layer. I'm going to do the thumb in pink. You have some gifs from Luxie that yeah, the mixed, what was it, the mixtape collection? Or the remix. Was it remix? It was one of those. Right? The bright colors, Janet? Mallory has some of those too. I think so does Kendra.
She was cut down in the prime of her life. Both of them, like everyone else, was unaware of who he really was. No one.
She's got a lot of really beautiful stuff, you guys.
No one who thought they were close to this man knew who he really was. And Your Honor, that's chilling. Your Honor, like that, a man like this man should never be allowed to be among free, law-abiding citizens again. I would submit to you that the only just sentence here to give justice for Maggie and Paul is the maximum. And that would be 2 consecutive life sentences. Thank you.
So, Prosecutor Creighton Waters, who no doubt busted his butt on this case and got the ultimate result that he wanted, even through sentencing with the consecutive life.
I just put down a paper towel today instead of like a mat or something.
Keep an eye on the camera there that shows right now just a mic stand full of a bunch of microphones. But the defense will approach soon enough and we'll go to that as soon as it happens. But in the meantime, I'm lucky to have with me a local attorney from Charleston, South Carolina. Chris Adams is here. He's a criminal defense attorney. He's in the hood down there. So, first of all, Chris, thanks for being here. Let me ask your reaction to
Brush off.
I followed the case very closely.
I'm not going to brush the thumb off yet. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to do a second layer now by laying flat. But that look how good it applied. That's one layer of glitter, you know, by pouring over.
To work through, and they apparently did not have those questions. they must have felt like the proof was clear and overwhelming.
So let me ask you, my favorite topic here, with all of the collateral information that came in under 404, do you think, we know it's an appellate issue, we know it's going to be an appellate issue, do you think it's enough to at least get the appellate court's attention, to give it some serious thought in terms of finding that it is?
Right.
Well, as you know, the number of cases that are reversed on appeal are very minor, a very small number. I think Professor Dershowitz said under 5%. And that may be true, but these are legitimate issues. There are in some jurisdictions, if you testify, you waive a lot of the evidentiary ruling. But that's
All
not
right, now second dip on the thumb is what we're gonna do.
So the issues should all be preserved. I never thought that they tightly had a nexus to explain why somebody would commit a murder.
Can't believe my baby's gonna be 12, you guys, in less than 3 weeks.
Down the road, how seriously they take them, and whether they think it would amount to harmless error or whether it's reversible.
We heard from one of the jurors already, and of course the person interviewing them probably wasn't as deep into this stuff as we get into it, but the question would have been,
I haven't swatched them yet, Janet. No, they're still in the box.
right there. And if any of these jurors say, well, no, I wouldn't have this because of that, that's it. So we're going to see how it plays out through the process here. But Chris, and this is an important point you make, and I with all due respect for my much smarter colleague, Linda Kenny Bachman, because I went to state college, she's been, saying, hey, he had testified, those issues are all waived. Here's my thinking on that. Give me your thoughts, Chris. You have a law that prevents this collateral information from coming in. And then if somebody testifies and they're effectively being asked about the material that was
It's a pretty shade of pink.
You've not cured the problem, you've compounded the problem. What do you think?
You and I share that perspective. And you stated it very nicely. The question, I guess, will be how do our appellate courts treat it? South Carolina has a lot of case law favorable to the defense as it relates to 404B. The admissibility and the limitations on it, certainly when compared to federal courts.
Boring, law and crime, whatever you're talking about. Boring. Talking about appealing or something.
They do not value the trials within trials that 404B evidence becomes, and they preserve the right for defendants to be tried on the accusation that they're charged with, not on everything in their life. And
I wonder what Dick Carpoolian has to say, why he's going to hold a press conference. That's his lawyer. And another guy, too, Jim Griffin, is the other lawyer's name for Alec Murdaugh.
You thought you knew Alan. You thought you'd known him for 30 years, 20 years, 40 years. And you respected him. You liked him. Now that you know about all this financial misdeeds, what's your opinion?
Oh, I'm so tempted to leave these, Matt. They look so cute. But over here it looks a little... Let me brush it off. I don't think I brushed off.
The rule is one of exclusion. You can't admit evidence to trash somebody's character. You can admit evidence for the limited purpose to show a few exceptions to the traditional rule of attacking character, and the most commonly used is motive. So the legal argument was motive, and then the practical usage was to trash character. And I would hope that the appellate courts will be concerned with that.
Trying to decide if I want to leave a mat. I know, like, stuff is probably going to get stuck on them, though. All right, so we're done with the pink.
Clear delineation, but as you point out, in this case, you didn't have to, because they actively trashed his character at the end of their testimony about the financial crime.
I'm going to use one cupcake liner for all 3 dips today. And then we got Thea right here. I think I'll pour over, because I don't think any flowers will land if I pour over, At least for this layer. Okay, Janet, I will. I'll do it this weekend. Because I'm dying to use some of them. I know I'm going to use one of her reflective thermals. I have one of them. I'm going to use that's new. I'm going to use that for One Color Wednesday next week. So that's good. This is how I want it to look after the first dip. Pour over for the next finger. There's like tons of like little pink sparkles in this. Okay, I'm going to brush these off. Now, even this layer, I do not want any flowers. I just kind of wanted to like hand place them. So I think I might pour this back in the jar and pour over again to get a second layer of acrylic on, and hopefully no flowers. I mean, if some land, I guess that's all right. I might move them. We'll see. Okay. Little flaky foil piece or whatever landed. And a couple tiny little flower pieces, which I'm totally fine with. Okay. Nice. There's not much on the ring finger yet, but it already looks cute. Okay, so that's what it looks like with 2 dips.
Back, everybody. Look at there it is. It's a lovely collection of microphones that have been invited to the courthouse there. We expect to hear from the defense any moment. Are you already having a little bit of Murdoch withdrawal? Probably less severe than opioid addiction withdrawal, but nonetheless, I can't do it anymore. We'll get over it. We got a lot of cases to cover, as you know. And we're going to get to the press conference as soon as they come back. But what you may have missed, we're going to get into some of the events that played out in this case. Let's roll some of that now. We'll wait.
So 1 flower is there. Do you guys see that?
guilty, 1 not sure, and 9 guilty.
What was your vote
Guilty.
from the start?
Yes. Started deliberating, going through the evidence. Everybody was pretty much talking. And
What, Mallory?
5 minutes later, we
Oh, you did, Janet? Awesome.
figured it out.
What?
Basically 45 minutes.
No way. It's still in Massachusetts? Mallory?
That's really fast.
You haven't been tracking it like or anything? No. I always track my packages. Like follow them, kinda. Well, not always, but sometimes I do. Oh my god, that stinks so much. I'm sorry. I'm super sorry. I know you were really excited.
That's Maggie Fox. That's Holly Miller. This is Phil Barber. We are Alec Murdaugh's defense team. We're
All right, the defense team is having a press conference.
not going to make a statement. I know y'all don't want one. So, anybody got a question?
Okay. I'm gonna get some tweezers, I think, and pull some stuff out. There are some like flakies in here. Not a lot, but some iridescent flakies. But right, the main ones, I want to get some flowers of all colors, but mainly, you guys, I want to make sure that there's some of them, this aqua mint green and pink as well. And when you were also, one thing when you're working with dried flower dips like this is that sometimes the flower bunches might be bigger than you want. You can break those up if you want to. Okay. I see, I'm just putting them in the jar here.
I'm not going to mix this role with my role as a senator. I would not do that.
Oh, Dick Carpootlian is a senator too? Well.
What was the question again? I'm sorry. Why did I say your death penalty? Well, I'm somebody that's prosecuted and defended a bunch of death penalty cases. And clearly, you never do it in a circumstantial case.
I want to get some really small flowers if I can too. Little tiny pieces, you know.
I saw him do it. He confessed. Or, great forensic evidence at the minimum. They had none of that here. Secondly, in a death penalty case, it gives us the ability to individually voir dire jurors, which would have been very helpful here.
Okay. I want to grab out some of these little fleekies too if I can to put on the nails. Here's a one.
Based on, what we heard was presented to the Colleton County Grand Jury by Detective Owen, Jim Cross. Blood spatter that didn't exist. Testimony about guns that was wrong. I mean, I can go through the litany with you. Going back to his question, I think SLED needs to.
I think we got enough goodies pulled out of here to play around with. Just got some flowers out. I'm just gonna put some base down on the nail here.
Fingerprints, footprints, and all kinds of forensic things that weren't done. So, what was the question about the judge?
Okay.
He's entitled to his opinion. 10 days will be filed an appeal. What'd you say?
Yeah, it was the admission of all the financial crime evidence, and that was offered up, as evidence of motive, that because he was confronted about one financial transaction involving attorney's fees by the chief accountant of the law firm.
It's looking cute.
That was being offered as motive for why he would go home and
kill his wife and son, which we thought was illogical and ludicrous. And there really was no evidence linking one to the other, and we did not think it should come in. Not only did that come in, but every other financial misdeed that they could bring in over the last 10 or 15 years was allowed in, and we think that we strongly objected. We respect the judge's decision, but we believe that was an erroneous decision, and we believe that the judge was somewhat misled because
I want to kind of just hold this flower down a little bit. It's sticking up, and I just want it to set flat, you know.
He says to the jury, "Oh, forget about all that motive evidence. We don't have to prove motive. We just have to prove malice," which is right. But why did they go to all the effort to prove motive when at the end they say, "You don't have to believe us on our motive theory," but by then they had
how beautiful. You guys see that good? Beautiful. I need some smaller flowers, or I need to break these up or something. I think I'm going to break these into some smaller pieces here. I'm just using the ends of 2 cuticle sticks, trying to break them at the stems, you know, so they're not like a big mess.
The person that made the motion to compel to be heard on Thursday, Dawes Cook, Alex's lawyer, both agreed there wasn't going to be any storm or Armageddon or anything that was going to happen on Thursday. The judge might have issued an order, which months down the line might have posed a problem. So once they got that character information is he's a thief.
I think I'm going to take this one.
Then it dictated this jury had to think he was a despicable human being and not to be believed. So it was about character.
I like the smaller flowers. I think it looks cute.
As a result, our options were limited. Should he take the stand? Well, you know, we debated that. He always wanted to take the stand, but
okay, I think we got enough here.
I mean, he had to take the stand to explain the kennel video, the lie.
Let me just grab a couple purple ones. All right, we're good. So I'm going to put some base down now on this nail. They're asking about how Buster's doing. Buster is the son who didn't die.
Mother Teresa up there speaking on behalf of Alec at sentencing. I mean, he was getting a double life sentence. That was expected. I mean, this is Judge Newman. He's a very stringent punisher when it comes to crimes and sentences. I mean, that was never in dispute. And so for Buster to get up and speak on his dad's behalf would not have made a difference.
Okay.
Why do you want to put that kid through more trauma than anybody that we, can imagine has ever been through?
It's looking so cute.
What's that? I can't speak to Buster's feelings. I can tell you this. There was a lot of effort by the state to convince the family that Alec is the murderer. The family came to trial every day for 6 weeks, expecting to hear proof positive that he killed Maggie and Paul, something that they had not heard before. After 6 weeks of trial, they came away more convinced that he did not do this, and they steadfastly in his camp and support him. And that's where they stand. Well, Alex will be leaving shortly to go to Columbia to R&E, it's called, where he'll be at the South Carolina Department of Corrections. He'll be evaluated. That's about a 30-day process, and then he'll be sent to wherever the correctional facility that.
Super cute.
No, I don't think. Alec was not optimistic that with all of the scrutiny and press and all of his bad acts being out in the public and the world, the media domain, that he could get, a jury to put out all the noise and just focus on the murder. And so coming in, he was somewhat pessimistic.
Okay, these look cute.
Optimistic
Want to press this down, make sure these flowers are flat, because we need to encapsulate them.
And if you're sitting on that jury, they heard everything that would be in an HBO documentary, a Netflix documentary about the Murdoch family dynasty downfall, except the Stephen Smith matter. I mean, so we were hoping to get a jury to put all, that could ignore the noise, focus on the murder, and we ended up trying a case that they could have watched on Netflix.
All right, that looks good.
I mean, not outmatched. I mean, look, they won this case the day the judge bought into letting them put every piece of, stealing from kids who lost their mother, from somebody with pancreatic cancer, somebody that's a paraplegic. I mean, all of that 2.5 weeks. By the time they got done with it, it didn't matter about final argument.
Okay.
It didn't matter about what we put up. They would never, ever.
That's what they look like right now.
Last question.
That sucks, Mal. I'm sorry.
We'll file something not in 10 days, but we'll file a notice of intention to appeal. Then we've got 30 days, I think.
I'm gonna try and get some more of the shimmery shimmers on my nails. I'm gonna pour over, see if I can pick up any of them, because my nails are still wet. So let's see if I can get anything kind of land.
That's why I got so animated and the judge told me to sit down.
Okay, cute.
The state eliciting or asking questions of Alec about why he did not come forward and tell law enforcement where he was at the time of the kill video. And that was after he was arrested. And the U.S. Supreme Court cases are clear that post-arrest silence cannot be used against him. And that is a classic violation of the Amendment. And we feel strongly that if we lose at the state court, we'll have success in federal court. No, there were no plea negotiations. They never offered him anything.
Oh, okay.
Not our job to find the real
Super pretty.
If they had taken fingerprints, if they gotten footprints, if they
All
had
right, let's encapsulate. I'm not gonna leave the nails sugared because I want to file them.
I mean, they misrepresented to the grand jury that they had a shirt with his blood on it. Owen opened his email because he didn't get, would have told him a year before there's no human blood on that t-shirt. I mean, it was a comedy of errors in terms of forensics on this. So, do I have faith that we'll find the real killer? No.
To Carpool Lands. Criticizing the investigation.
We don't know. Last question.
The OJ strategy.
There was no choice. Because he'd been made out to be a monster who stole from children and crippled people.
So I'm gonna put one layer of clear over every nail.
I'm sorry, I'm an old guy. Crippled people who had just done horrible, despicable things. And he had to try to push back on that. And I mean, if he went that way without taking a stand, he was toast. Taking a stand, could he pull it off? Apparently did. Not really, because we checked. I mean, we did focus groups in this case in a county way far away from here. 8 of the 10 people on the 2 focus groups knew all about this case. I mean, there was nowhere you could go that you could find. We believe you could find a jury that didn't know, hadn't watched TV, hadn't read.
There we go. I love this dip. This might be my new favorite Luxie girl.
One of the good pieces of information after the trial is over, we'll just start tweeting again.
I think he just said one great thing, and now that this trial is over, is we can start tweeting again. Tweeting.
Pretty good. A lot in that mix. Some of the stuff we had just talked about, which of course was their main concern, the 404 financial crimes information that came pouring in and really overwhelmed.
All right. Unless I misheard it.
10 days and protect their rights. There's a lot of paperwork, transcripts got to be produced. It's a lot. But they also mentioned the possible federal appeal, which is interesting because of that Fifth Amendment issue, where there was a question about why he didn't tell police that he had already been arrested at the time. Big problem.
So, what do you guys think of these solid, the matte glitters, the fine glitters, and the solid colors? Do you like them? What do you think? What's your feelings on them? I think they're really cute. I like the colors. I like the finish. It's different. Okay. Janet, did you finish that Murdaugh documentary on Netflix? Yeah. So, Color My World Dips, I'm pretty sure, well, I know she's on vacation. And the shop is going to be closed for like the next, well, I think until the second week or third. I don't know exactly how many, but she's on, the shop is closed right now. Leave it at that. All right. Dust off. They're very pretty, Mel. You like them? You love the mat? Yeah, me too. Okay. I'm going to activate and press down a little bit. Just on the floral nails. This one's pretty smooth. This one's got a little wonkiness going on, but it's more at the free edge. Let me change the channel real quick. How my live came up with suggestions. Put True Crime Daily on.
Explores graphic and disturbing stories and includes some strong language. It therefore may not be suitable for our young listeners or other folks who
Okay.
find it disturbing. Hello and welcome.
All right, so we're going to activate the nails so that we can get to filing them.
Across the country every week. I'm your host, Anna Garcia, and our cases this week. 3 generations of a family under assault by one man. Police say that he killed his longtime girlfriend, nearly killed the woman's grown son, and then allegedly kidnapped the victim's grandson. The surviving son jumped in his car, followed the attacker, and called 911 to intercept this man and save the child. But first, the gruesome murder of a model and influencer.
It's like a glitter on my pink nail.
Former husband, his brother, and both of his parents. The suspects were apprehended after the model's remains were found. Police say
I think I got it. Nope, it's still there. Oh well.
We are recording this on Wednesday, March 1st of 2023. Our guest today is Rich McHale, a former police officer with the Middle Township
police department.
Okay, let me press this down really quick.
Where is Mark about the abduction of Mark Heimbaugh, a case that we have both worked on. Rich's friend and a friend of the show. Rich, welcome back. How are you?
Good morning, Anna. Thank you for having me. I'm doing fine. Thank you.
It's always a pleasure. So our first case is out of Hong Kong, and this case made such huge
Okay,
headlines
nice.
everywhere.
Nice.
because of
That's
the
much
brutality of
better.
the case. And occasionally we do international cases. So we're talking here about a millionaire model, a socialite, and an influencer. And she has been murdered allegedly.
So smooth. Oh my God. Unbelievable.
And his family. Why? Rich, police say it's because the family was mad that she, who apparently had been bankrolling their lifestyle, that was about to change. And so the arguments, according to police, were about money. Doesn't it always come down to something like that?
It is.
Press this
Greed
down.
is a big part of that. And some of the things I was reading about Abby is that she was a very kind and giving person. And this is an ex where she was really carrying them beyond the relationship that she had with this man and his family. So they were serious. It sounded like they were really taking advantage of her during the relationship, and then that
Nice.
advantage
Looks
was
good.
carried over beyond their relationship when Abby moved on and unofficially married another man.
Okay.
And in addition, I wanted to say that
All right, I'm just gonna let him sit for a couple.
jealousy of her success as this
Eat some more crackers.
Yeah, what's interesting is that, she and her first husband, the ex here, they come from radically different.
What was the duo of the week that you got, Janet?
One comes from a very wealthy, influential family, and the
How
other one
pretty.
does not. It's a,
Oh,
it's a classic
oh, my
story
activator's not closed.
through the ages of the difficulty of those things. And in this case, they got married very young. She is the daughter of a very wealthy Chinese developer. He's in the construction business, and she
Okay.
also makes her own money as a model. She's on the cover of magazines, and she
That's what they look like right now.
has her own businesses. So we don't know the details of the divorce settlement and how much she actually had to sustain them, but we're being told that,
Hey, have any of you guys heard anything about that mother who killed her 3 little kids there when the husband when she let the husband to go get takeout and stuff? That case down by Cape Cod. Lindsay, what the heck's the last name of that case? I think it begins with a C, the last name. I can't remember it.
So let's get into the details a little bit more about her life and what we know about this case. So Abby Choi was 28 years old. She was worth about $12 million, and she was the daughter of a very wealthy businessman. Now, Abby was the mother of 4. She had 2 children with her ex-husband, who was Alex Kwong. Abby married Alex when she was 18. The couple have a son, age 10, and a daughter, 8. So they have 2 children together. This is going to be very important when we get to the why, the motivation in all of this, according to authorities. Alex and his
Trying to think what is up for next week. Let me check my schedule, you guys, for nail stuff, right?
So, as you mentioned, Rich, Abby remarried. So
Just next Friday, there's Hypnotic will be releasing a collection next Friday, and then the Luxie collab and new releases drop next Friday too.
her next husband, her current husband, apparently was not official. I guess they either didn't get elected or wasn't officially recognized as the government.
Sorry, I'm being so quiet. I don't know why. Some days you're just quieter than others, right? This is so pretty.
Her money, therefore, the ex and his family would then control the fortune.
Correct. In addition to that,
Oh, awesome. Okay, Spring Teeny and Kokomo. Is Kokomo one of those glitters with the gold in them? Or is it the solid that goes with one of those? Aren't those called I think she names them Destination Glitters or something? I have Spring Teeny though.
I'm sure there was pressure from that side as well to kind of get some separation and become more a part of his family as well.
I haven't used it yet either.
Meanwhile, she's a public figure.
Yes, exactly. She is a public figure. And her new husband.
What color is Kokomo? Like,
Found more similar to hers.
because I don't know.
He was the heir to a chain of noodle shops. His family was in that business, a big chain across
All
Hong Kong.
right, let's
So
see.
they seemed at least a little bit perhaps better paired. Now, at the time of her murder, her ex-husband was unemployed and under investigation for another crime, and her former father-in-law.
All right, here we go.
Police officers, but according to reports I read, had been dismissed from the force for
Oh, a pale yellow. Oh, okay. Oh, from last year. Okay.
in the ex's family.
I remember all those ones she released last year. I have like 2 of them.
Back to,
I'm trying to remember which ones they are though.
what would also, so we know.
Cancun. I can see that. I have Cancun, the purple, and I think I have one more. Probably pink.
Homicide cases in general, I always look at the defendant when they're sitting in court in front of the judge after everything is all settled down, and they finally realize that their life is over. I mean, because you remove this woman from life.
I think I've been taking longer than normal to file lately because, like, I mean, I don't know, like, seems like it was taking me longer to do the same thing. So last night when I filed, I just stuck really like to this file, like the ones that I would normally use, like when I filed faster. I don't know, would it seem to me like it went faster anyway? So we'll see what files I end up needing today.
In a Chinese prison? Really? This is better than your $9 million condo? Or what if she cut that in half? Oh my gosh, you have to downsize to a $4 million condo.
And again, you know, the children and then the grandchildren down the road, I mean, just for generations, multiple families of people have been affected by this. Very, very poor
This
decision.
is such a huge case here. I mean, it's been really on every news organization as I was looking at the details, and then all of the published reports here were leading back to Hong Kong, and many of the reports were in Cantonese, so I couldn't follow up with a lot of it, but I forwarded those articles to several family members and asked them if they could help me out to make sure I wasn't missing any of the details in this case or in the translation. So the thing here also that baffles me, and we're going to get into the whole, like, the alleged premeditation and the dismemberment and the body parts everywhere. Rich, there was one thing that I read that stuck out to me, and I know it's probably a minor case, a minor point, but I wonder if not. So her former brother-in-law, her ex's brother, worked for her as a chauffeur.
I mean, this woman was really taking care of the ex.
I'm just using this 180 grit file to go around the whole outside of the nail. Just get that smoothed out.
What do you say in this case and her generosity, not be so good as that?
I'm using the 180 grit side just to go over this nail lightly, pretty much, just to even out, even everything out.
Yeah, he knew everything, or maybe she would be a little less likely to share the details of her everyday life with her ex or her in-laws. The chauffeur, driver, who's got to get her around is going to know where she needs to be wed. So I found that, it's like, what is this? It's like a family business of crime here.
There's an extreme level of trust that goes into your driver. There's someone your security, your eyes and ears, not just getting you to places, but not putting you into dangerous situations and being able to pick you up in a secure area. So, there's a high level of trust And it's just surprising to me that the ex's family had so much access to it.
Yeah, and I guess again.
Looks good.
So days after she was reported missing, authorities discovered, and you were referring to this earlier. I mean, the body parts are everywhere. So her legs were found in the refrigerator. Her legs in the refrigerator of a rental unit on the other side of town. Her skull and some rib bones were later identified in soup pots confiscated from the same apartment. Apparently, this rental unit had been rented a few weeks before the murder.
There we go.
And it didn't appear that the family was living there. So, what was the purpose of this unit?
As you're saying that, it comes to my mind that their mindset was that they were totally going to get away with this. That the woman was just going to disappear. They were going to dismember her completely, and no evidence that they were involved in, and that their life was just going to go on. I'm beside myself that someone would actually think that it's not at some point going to come back to it.
Right? And
There we go.
Yes.
the father-in-law, the ex-father-in-law, is a former cop. I mean, he should know better about investigations. If anyone should be able to cover up a crime, it should be someone with that level of skill.
I think when you go down a road, as this family seemed to have already gone with committing crimes and theft and other areas,
Now I'm wondering, do you guys think that the state of South Carolina is going to prosecute Murdoch for all the financial crimes?
removing himself from this woman's life and her financial support. And at that point, I guess you're almost willing to do anything to carry on your game, if you will.
Yeah.
They might have to if they want to get any money back for the victims, right? I'm not sure how it works, but I mean, he admitted to it, so maybe they won't. I don't know.
At this point, it will only be worse, and there's no way out but to continue forward with your really bad plan. And that's such a shame. Because I always say to myself, you know, they had, not just them, but any criminal that takes someone else's life and plans something like this, to say, how many opportunities did this person have to say, oh, you know what? Let me not do this. So many opportunities to stop yourself, and yet this rarely happens.
As good and as nice as Abby seemed to be, I mean, if they had additional problems, it sounded like she would be willing to work with them, whether it be lend them more money or vouch for them in the business sector, whatever the case may be, so that they can get their lives in order to continue, away from.
Maybe I'll make breakfast for supper tonight, you guys. Haven't done that in a while. Pancakes, bacon, egg, toast. We're all out of potatoes, though, so no home fries. Thank God Nick got paid today. Or gets paid today.
Failed to pick up one of the children at school, and the next day she was reported missing. Now, she shared 2 other children with her current husband.
I'm dying to make a pot roast in the crock pot, too.
And so, you know, even though she had been traveling recently, she had recently been in Paris for Elie Saab's spring summer couture collection. I mean, this is the kind of life she lived. She was a true jet setter. If you look at her Instagram account, she always was in, you know, the most expensive designer clothes. She was everywhere you needed to be. So she led that kind of life. So when someone like that disappears, when anyone disappears, you know, you are definitely worried about a mom not picking up a child at school. So authorities at this point, they brought in a special unit. In Hong Kong, it's called the Flying Tigers, and they are a lot like our SWAT teams here in the U.S.
Nice.
They specialize in hostage recovery, counterterrorism, and a lot of underwater searches. Remember, Hong Kong is an island, so there's, you know, a lot of crimes, obviously, people coming in and out of boats, constant. So that's when detectives realized that a rental unit had been rented by Kao Kwong. Kao Kwong is the father-in-law. Really? You're gonna rent it in your name?
That is why I think in their minds, in their planning of this, pre-planning, that they were going to absolutely make this woman disappear completely, and they were just going to go on with their lives to the point that he puts it in his name. He's not worried about.
All right, that looks good.
The ownership or the rental of the apartment at that time. One thing,
They said they were during sentencing today, that they were going to prosecute him. Oh, I missed that part. Okay, good to know. Thanks, Mallory. Did you guys know that Leo, her older son, has figured out how to like take off his diaper? Even when he's wearing clothes, Mallory said. So she's been I guess she's been finding messes, all around the house. So that stinks.
Ways, if you will, and this created a problem now when she needed to go on with her life. She's clearly much more successful and headed in a different direction, but can't separate herself from this problem.
Get right to it there in South Jersey.
Well, at this point, the guy is committing thefts. He has no future whatsoever. Employed at the time. This woman is just, killing it. And they clearly don't belong together at this point, Mike. And I can't think of a better way to resolve them than other than being involved. I'm going to come back and like sharpen this up a little with a different file, but for right now it looks good.
Is that you're also part counselors. You're all like, you look at things, everything boils down. You meet people at the worst of times, right? It's a horrible situation, but you boil it down to like, really, why were you with this person? Do you think this is going to end?
Well, I mean, because of our job, we're injected into those situations, and it's like deal them. So there's no turning and looking at a book, or there's no magic potion, or I can't push a button. I mean, you have to interact with people, and they may be at the worst point in their lives, but you're trying to help them look at the positive side of resolving the situations, the immediate situations that they're in, and you start from there and work your way out. And that's where this belief comes from.
So her ex-husband, Alex Kwong, as you said, was unemployed at the time, and there was an arrest warrant for him because he failed to show up for a trial in which he is accused of stealing jewelry and gold from 7 different people between May of 2013 and January of 2015. So, starts to sound like he was up to no good for a long time there. A long time.
All right. Smooth the edges. They're a little bumpy just because it's a glitter dip.
Good relationships with the families of her current husband and her ex-husband, and that she planned, again, to totally support them. So back to the Flying Tigers. They were deployed in this. Looking for Abby, there was a lot of video that I saw of them searching different bodies of water. I guess they got reports that she could be there. So once they found this rental unit on the other side of the island that was rented to the father-in-law, Kwong, then that's when everything started changing.
Now I want to clean up my free edges here. Just make them more pointy and a little more crisp, if you know what I mean.
Much softer. Only good soft and snoring. I snore.
The feel-good feeling of goodness. An electric saw and some of Abby's personal items. Not only like her personal remains, her human remains, but her things as well. How incriminating is this?
Well, I mean, they're at the point where they're going to dissolve the evidence, if you will, in her body. So they haven't gotten to the point where they have to get rid of that part of the evidence dealing with her body parts first. And I other than taking her life, how do you bring yourself to this member of body, and I you know, that just.
What's wrong, file?
And I did a little research on that, and you know, people that are able, that commit murders, that are able to do that, are desensitized by a previous, like whether they're a doctor or a butcher, they have that type of background. Another example would be they've had previous trauma and they're expressing this suppression of trauma through this dismemberment. And then the third one is just a psychotic episode, you know, where they're outside of their rightful mind and they're able to do such a heinous act. But you know, in this case, one of the main things that the family was trying to do was get rid of the.
Okay, so this is what they look like now. I'm gonna buff them and use the ergo file. It was gonna be sketch. Oh, they're gonna try him ASAP. Okay. So happy he was found guilty. I would have lost my mind if he got off. Plus, all the political commentators I was watching were all saying that the prosecution hadn't proven its case and that, or they thought it would be a hung jury, you know. But now I feel like the jury saw what I saw. They got it.
Yes, yes. And, you know, you remove all that, and I would think you're going to get away with it. But a crime lab is going to be able to find DNA. You know, you're not going to be able to totally rid yourself of all evidence of this person because of DNA, because of blood evidence. And, you know, the partner was his dad's name, so fingerprints aren't going to be an issue. But the blood evidence, you're never going to completely.
So is Bo what like men call each other in the South? Bo. Then like instead of saying like hey buddy or hey dude or something like that. Ooh, I still have some peanut butter thingies left. Peanut butter hearts. I'm gonna eat one. You thought for sure a hung jury? Hi, Michelle. I know. Oh, I'm glad you didn't miss us either. I was wondering about you. How are you? Oh, sorry. How are you today? I'm using the new Luxie colors that are releasing on March 10th. Well, I'm using 3 today. The floral dip called Thea. And then all those solid colored dips are super fine matte glitters. So I'm wearing the pink one called Crepe. And this is the mint one called Meadow Mint. And then there's a blue one, a green one, and a yellow one. But these dips are also pretty. Oh, I never took this out. So this is Sprung, the green one with speckled, the gel topper over it. I need another one of these. I'm almost done though, Michelle. I'm glad you got to hang out with us for a little bit. How's the wedding planning going? I know we were talking yesterday about DJs and venues and stuff, and veils and dresses.
Definitely access to a lot of things there because of what he used to do. Now, there's a fifth suspect in all of this, an unidentified 47-year-old woman who was reported
Yeah, I saw that, Mallory.
the ex-father-in-law.
Oh, these aren't they gorgeous? Yeah, I think they're really pretty too. I'll show you the swatches. Hold on. These are my swatches. I didn't top coat them, but these matte fine glitters, the solid color dips, right, would be great sugared because they're so fine. And they look like little fuzzy blankets or something, you know. And then the green one that I put speckled over. So extra is the one all the way on right here at the end. That's got pastel foils, matte foils. Then the glitter dip there, that one's called Be Hoppy. And then Thea is the floral that I'm using today with crepe, which is the pink. The blue is called Hip Hop. And then we got Meadow Mint, which is on my pinky. This yellow here, off the peep end. And then Sprung.
Of that family were severely traumatized and nearly killed by what happened. And one of the reasons I want to discuss this case, Rich, is because I noticed as I was researching this that the news media in Denver has labeled this a domestic. This is the term that they use. I saw this a few times. As if somehow, if we are slapping a label on this,
so happy about Alec Marta. Oh, I have like a nice linen tablecloth, right? And I washed it the other day, and then put it in the dryer and everything, and I haven't gone back down yet. So now it's gonna be all wrinkled. So I'm gonna have to like. What I normally do is I'll grab a face cloth and I will wet it and then squeeze out the water so it's like damp, you know. And I'll throw that in the dryer with the wrinkled clothes or whatever, wrinkled whatever, and turn the dryer back on for a little bit, and that usually will get the wrinkles out. I'm sure there are other ways to do it too. I think this is acrylic maybe up here.
Financial means. I mean, it was a nice neighborhood. And
Michelle, you heard they found Alec Murdaugh guilty?
but very heinous, multiple crimes actually. And before you get started, one of the things that jumped out at me is, as a police department, as a police officer.
All right, that's much better.
We have two crime scenes. One of them is in motion, being a fleeing suspect, but you also have the shooting location. So there's a lot to deal with, and the officers did do that.
Oh, it's huge. I mean, it really, one crime scene is unfolding live while the other crime scene is being investigated, and you're trying, make sure, is there any sign of life? Can any help be rendered to this woman?
All right. Yay. There's a longer one than normal today because of the swatching. This floral dip is gorgeous. You guys, what's your favorite out of like the floral, that foil extra, or that glitter? What's the glitter called? Oh no, that's crepe. Where is it? Oh, Be Hoppy. Right, the glitter. I know, right? It was just a system where I know. I'm so glad too.
That's what I mean. It's such a traumatic.
I do have a little bit of acrylic up in here too.
The woman's son and grandson. So let's get to some of the details here. The person charged here is Clemente Flores Hernandez, who's 43 years old, and he allegedly murdered his girlfriend, attacked her son, and then kidnapped the grandson. Police say that he shot the woman in the head, and that then he struggled with her son for the gun. And then in this struggle, it either jammed or ran out of ammunition. I think there were a few shell casings that they found. And that the son, as he's explaining everything to police, because of this struggle, he says that Clemente put him up against the wall, was strangling him, and he kind of, I don't know if you can say lost consciousness, but clearly was incapacitated for a little while. And then when he, right? And I guess that happened. And then when he kind of
Whoopsie.
and gathered his strength again, then he realizes that his son is missing.
Michelle, have you ever used a floral dip?
The man he says killed his mother. So he jumps in his car.
I can't recall you doing a mani with a floral dip, but that doesn't mean that you didn't, you know.
Calling 911 saying, I'm calling a man, I'm telling you, he shot my mother and he's got my son in his car.
Okay, nice. These look good.
Unbelievable. And it's a dangerous thing to go after someone, but I don't know, Rich, had he not done this, would the police have been able to find this man that quickly and make sure that child was not killed?
There's a lot of things.
All right, I'm going to reactivate and then we'll top coat the nails. Hi, Tara. I didn't know you were here. Thea is your favorite. Oh, I saw your comment, Tara, that said you need that one because that's your daughter's nickname. Is that what it was? Yeah, it is so, so pretty. It's my favorite too. I really, really like extra too. And I like the glitter, but extra and Thea are probably my top two. And I love the speckled gel.
Unbelievably shocking. And the timing of this
Somehow a red glitter ended up on my nail, but at least it's on the thumb.
said that they received the 911 call at 8:15 and that within a few minutes they were there and that the mom.
All right, I'll hit my vape while these sit for a minute and then we'll wipe off and top coat.
I mean, 8:15 and then 8:19, they're at the residence, but he's in the car. Like the problem is already out of residence and on the highway, creating a second scene situation. And we have the age 43, assuming that the deceased girl is 40.
Just making sure everything's smooth here. You see some imperfections. I'm just
dealing with all his mother's trauma and also defending his son's life in addition to that. There's a lot going on.
There we go.
Yeah, it was a horrific scene.
All right, let's wipe off.
He's following, he's telling 911 where Clemente is, what kind of car he is driving, and it all ends.
This dip is so beautiful.
70, if you can imagine this, on Interstate 70, police threw down.
I hardly had to do any filing to the nails with the floral dip because of pressing down after activating.
It's designed so that it brings the car to a controlled stop. And one of the things I had
Okay, there we go.
when we had to activate them ourselves, we have to let the pursuing police vehicles know that the
Time for top coat.
where they are, so they know to avoid that. Because if they have it going in a bang bang, time frame, there isn't time to notify them or to get out of the way. Sometimes the police vehicles also are, become victim of those spike strips.
Wow. Yeah. And on an interstate, I mean, I'm not going to say it's going to be that much easier on a neighborhood street, but it's a lot of cars moving quickly, and this is what, 8:30 at night. There are a lot of people on the freeway at that time.
This is so pretty. I know I keep saying that, but I love the colors in it and everything. And there's a lot of flowers in it.
And the other thing is, I'm sure it's at least a 2-lane highway, if not more. You have to get the right lane in which the bad guy's going to be in order for those strips to be deployed and have an effect.
Well, finally, about 28 miles away on the interstate, the deployment.
I
of
just
those
got a
spike strips
nice
worked,
big whiff of
and
dip top coat at my nose.
Clemente got out of the car, according to police.
I'm gonna like cap my free edges for both layers and hopefully nothing chips on me.
Child's not injured. The father survived as well. It's interesting though, in the affidavit it says that then had to go.
Okay, now we'll do our second layer of top coat.
Police department. Really? Is that necessary at this point?
I think the law enforcement wanted to make sure that they also had the actor for crime back at the house. I think it could be assumed that he's the bad guy in this case.
So the flowers in this are purple, pink, green, and then there's some like white, slightly off-white, small ones in there. There's some iridescent flakes, and it's all in a milky white base.
Sure. I just meant, so much has happened. It was such a traumatic event. Your mother's just been killed, and your son, you were afraid that was going to happen to your son,
and then of course there's like some green pieces too, from the stems and little things like that.
That's a lot of trauma in one evening for one human being to absorb and a lot of loss. So, but I understand. You're right.
They probably wanted that for probable cause for the murder warrant. Probably why they did that.
Okay. So we now have Clemente Flores Hernandez.
Okay, we're gonna wait for him to dry.
Attempted murder, first-degree kidnapping, currently being held without bond. It is.
So you guys do you guys have a store Hobby Lobby? I spent 3 hours in Hobby Lobby yesterday. What did you buy? I'm guessing was it stuff for the wedding or was it something else?
It is now time.
Yeah, for the wedding. Okay. Yes, Quirky Dips is a pretty new company, Janet. I influenced for her for 1 month. I was a guest influencer. Like in January, I think it was. This is so good.
Now, this alleged crime took place on Saturday, February 18th, and our suspect here, Belinda Miller, reportedly placed an order at Popeyes on Walton Way. She became upset after seeing her order.
I don't have a lobby near me.
Famous biscuits. Everybody knows these biscuits.
Anywhere that I know of around.
They are my favorite biscuits.
I agree. I would go as far as to say I think that they are the best fast food like bread item. I can't think of, like, for me, there's not.
Actually, I think there's one in Medway, Massachusetts.
She gets in her car. She, reportedly finds out that they're not in there, and she. The initial impact. Reportedly, she continued another few feet after she already crashed into the place, and she apparently didn't stop until there was debris in the building that physically prevented her from driving any further.
Okay, we just gotta wait for them to dry. They're probably almost done.
With her SUV, and there was later an incident report that was made public. Some news outlets picked it up, and a witness who had been standing online with the suspect here, Belinda Miller, told the establishment to hurry up and get their order because she was coming back. Like they kind of saw this brewing all along this sort of ordering process. But along in that incident report, there is an allegation from the manager that prior prior to this crash, they had done their best to correct this mistake by giving Miller her biscuits. But the manager said she was reportedly still not happy. And, she had said previously that she would drive her vehicle into this building. She had also reportedly, threatened other employees of this establishment in the past. So after this crash happened, she allegedly fled the scene, but officials located her car, which, had a clear amount of damage to the front. It was
Covered in biscuits.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it was parked at her house.
I was laughing at this TV.
On charges of criminal damage to property and aggravated assault. Now, got a lot of comments on this one. Some people
I have to post again today.
Reaction. REM said, "I suppose the biscuits are just that good," which I don't know about
Clearly hasn't had the biscuits.
Yeah.
You gotta try the biscuits.
Maybe haven't had the biscuits, and you gotta do the butter. And I like a little bit of honey that they'll give on there for you too. It's just, it's so good.
I wonder if we're dry. Probably, huh?
Biscuits gonna cost way more than it's worth, which once again, it just depends on how bad you want those biscuits. We had a commenter Bob sort of wondering if she had any other
Yep,
reactions.
we
like
dry.
this
Okay, good.
incident. Bob said, "I'd hate to see how she'd react if an air stewardess forgot to give her a packet of peanuts." No
Let's
idea.
where's my garden envy? That would be a good one.
More than a decade. I think that's I think it would be pretzels now, probably.
Pretzels. It's mostly pretzels now.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
Oh my god, where is it?
You get the pretzels, or you get the little.
Give me a minute, I gotta hunt.
That's what we do now. But anyways,
I want garden envy because it's kind of floral. There it is. This is like flowers, right? So, garden envy from Dip With Me.
They said she really took kneading some biscuits to a whole new level. KMEADING. I love it, but yeah, that is, it's just
It smells so good.
We'll have to have. We had a friend on the show, Rich, who is a criminology professor, and I've got to get some more details on the amount of crimes going on in fast food restaurants and just what is contributing to all of this. It's like you said.
Well, on my other hand, this is, like I said, this is my Together We Manny collab set that I did on yesterday's live. I like how this Manny turned out. I mean, it's cute. My husband and son didn't get like the rainbow glitter nail and like how it went like with the St. Patrick's Day Manny. I had to like explain it out like that to them. They didn't really like get it. But hopefully other people do.
Like at what point did she think that was ever going to be okay?
Okay. I'm not gonna put my nail fix sleeve on or anything right now. I'll just end the video like this. Pull my sweater up. Look how pretty. I think this Manny is super cute. I love this dip. Yes, a little bit uneven there. I think I might have forgot to smooth my middle nail, you guys. We'll see how my pictures come out. I might have to file off my dip top coat and fix this middle nail. I'm gonna try and get pictures without the lumps being noticeable. We'll see. Thank you guys for being here today. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend, whatever you guys are up to. I'll be around, so you can reach me. But I mean, chats are so messed up for me. And then not only are like I not getting like messages, in chats, but like chats are disappearing. And even when I go into the search menu, like the search bar, and type in the name of the group or the person, it's not coming up for me. So it's like driving me crazy. So if I don't respond to somebody, like, you know what I mean, or whatever, just, I don't know, text me if you want, or, tag me in something. Maybe that might work. Just tag me my name. But anyway, have a good weekend, you guys. And, oh yeah, let me finish out this Manny. So we used Thea, which is the floral. It is absolutely stunning. Probably my favorite dip from this release, along with Meadow Mint and Crepe, is the pink. These are matte, super fine glitters. And like I said, I think they would look great sugared. So I'll definitely have to do that with them at one point too. These tips are going to release Friday, March 10th at 7 p.m. Eastern. And don't forget Luxie's birthday collab, celebrating 4 years and Heather's birthday, will be also on March 10th. Use, a Luxie dip or gel polish that you have or love or whatever, and post with the hashtag Luxie B Day. Oh no, I'm a box. You have to tell me where you went, Tara, but tell me in chat. Have a good afternoon, everybody, and a good weekend. Love you guys. Bye.